Football fans, get ready, because a major transfer twist has just rocked the football world. Rasmus Højlund, Manchester United's young striker, is set to join Napoli on loan in a deal that could turn permanent for more than £43 million. And the reactions? Explosive. Some see this as United's biggest mistake yet, while others believe this move could unleash the true potential of a striker who never really got the service he deserved at Old Trafford. But before we dive into the whirlwind of reactions, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more football breakdowns, and tell us in the comments, do you think Højlund will shine in Serie A or struggle again in Italy? One of the loudest opinions circling around right now is the belief that leaving Manchester United might actually save Højlund's career. People are saying United is cursed, a place where good players are thrown into impossible situations. Many pointed out that Højlund, still so young, was asked to lead the line at one of the most dysfunctional teams in football, expected to carry the attack with wingers who rarely passed him the ball. Some even fear that United's new striker Sesko will face the exact same struggles, isolated, starved of service, and unfairly blamed when the goals don't come. At the same time, Napoli fans are buzzing. They've seen this story before. One reaction joked that if Napoli could transform Scott McTominay into a player who looked like Ronaldinho, then just imagine what they'll do with Højlund. Maybe even turn him into the next Ronaldo Nazario. Others are convinced that under Antonio Conte, Højlund will experience a true renaissance, finally surrounded by a squad that knows how to feed its striker. The excitement is so high that some are already predicting he could become Napoli's player of the season, or even end up with Ballon d'Or shouts if things go right. But alongside the optimism, there's a strong feeling of regret hanging over Manchester United supporters. Many admitted that this departure hurts. They believe Højlund had the qualities to succeed if only the team had supported him better. A few even argued he was already a better option than Sesko, pointing to his experience in the Premier League and flashes of ability despite the chaos around him. For those fans, this deal feels like another blunder in a long list of United mismanagement. And the criticism of United doesn't stop there. Some are baffled at the financial side, letting a young striker go for less than what they originally paid, with conditions that depend on Napoli's Champions League qualification. People are calling it short-sighted, saying United should have simply loaned him out, protected his value, and reassessed later. Instead, many fear they'll watch him explode in Serie A only to regret losing him for cheap. There's also a sense that the problem at Old Trafford goes deeper than Højlund. Fans pointed out how strikers like Cavani, Ronaldo, and now Sesko have all been starved of service. The midfield and wingers have consistently failed to supply quality balls into the box, and yet it's always the striker who takes the blame. One fan summed it up perfectly. It's not that the strikers are bad, it's that United doesn't play to their strengths. On the lighter side, some reactions were laced with humor. A few joked that transfer deadline day must have turned into April Fool's Day with how bizarre this deal looks. Others couldn't resist throwing in cheeky reminders, like the time Højlund celebrated wildly after a penalty shootout win, only for no teammates to join him. And of course there were digs comparing him to Haaland, calling it laughable in hindsight. Still, beneath the jokes, a lot of fans genuinely wish him well. Messages of encouragement poured in, urging Højlund to smash it in Serie A and make United regret letting him go. Some see Italy as the perfect league for him, more tactical, more patient, and less chaotic than the Premier League. There's hope he'll rebuild his confidence, get consistent minutes, and prove that he's more than just a flop signing at United. Of course, not everyone is convinced. A handful of voices called it a bad decision by Napoli, suggesting they're scraping the barrel with this move. Others said he wasn't consistent enough in front of goal and maybe just isn't cut out to be a top-level striker. But those opinions were in the minority compared to the wave of optimism surrounding his move to Naples. And let's not ignore the bigger picture. Many are highlighting United's ongoing problems, a manager whose system doesn't seem to fit the players, questionable recruitment decisions, and the feeling that the club keeps repeating the same mistakes, selling young talents for less, only to watch them thrive elsewhere. Some even joked United might need to go to church and ask for forgiveness because the club feels haunted at this point. So here's where things stand. Napoli gets a hungry young striker with massive potential, and Manchester United loses yet another player who might just thrive once he leaves Old Trafford. Fans are split, some heartbroken, some excited, some skeptical. But one thing's clear, Rasmus Højlund's story is far from over. The real question now is, will this be his rebirth in Serie A, or just another chapter in a career full of what-ifs? Let me know what you think. Did United make a huge mistake, or is this the right move for everyone involved? involved. Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more football reaction breakdowns.